Thank you for visiting our channel. Please like, share and subscribe for more exciting food videos. In this part, we're exploring how Roman-style pizza is prepared, baked, and enjoyed, from the dough to the toppings. Texture and eating experience. Bite into Roman pizza, and you'll hear the crunch. The crust is sturdy, thin enough to snap, and designed to hold toppings without sagging. It's the kind of pizza you can eat one-handed while walking. No flop, no mess. Neapolitan pizza is the opposite. The crust is soft, chewy, and slightly charred, with a wet center that demands a fork and knife. The edges puff up like a pillow, while the middle stays moist from fresh mozzarella and San Marzano tomatoes. Regional preferences play a role too. In Rome, pizza is often a quick, casual meal, eaten on the go or as a snack. In Naples, it's a sit-down experience, enjoyed fresh from the wood-fired oven. Which style wins? That's up to you. Love a crispy, no-nonsense slice? Go Roman. Prefer a tender, foldable crust? Neapolitan's your match. Either way, both prove Italy knows how to do pizza right. Popular variations of Roman-style pizza. Roman-style pizza isn't just one thing. It's a range of delicious variations, each with its own personality. Some are street food staples, while others focus on simplicity. Let's break down the most famous styles you'll find in Rome. Pizza al taglio, the street food classic. Walk through Rome, and you'll spot pizza al taglio everywhere. Sold by weight, stacked in bakery windows, and perfect for eating on the go. The name means pizza by the cut, and that's exactly how it works. You point to the rectangular slab you want, and the server slices it with scissors, weighing it right in front of you. What makes it special? Crispy yet airy crust. The dough is light but sturdy, with a golden underside from slow baking. Endless topping choices. From classic margherita to creative combos like zucchini blossom and ricotta. Portion control. Buy as much or as little as you want, making it ideal for snacking or a full meal. It's the ultimate Roman fast food. No plates, no fuss, just a slice wrapped in paper and eaten on the street. Pizza rosa and pizza bianca, simple yet flavorful. Sometimes, less is more. Pizza rosa, red pizza, and pizza bianca, white pizza, prove that with just a few ingredients, you can create something unforgettable. Pizza rosa is all about simplicity. A thin layer of tomato sauce, a drizzle of olive oil, and maybe a sprinkle of salt or oregano. No cheese, no meat. Just the bright, tangy flavor of tomatoes on a crispy base. It's a lunchtime favorite, often folded in half and eaten like a sandwich. Pizza bianca takes a different approach. Instead of sauce, it's brushed with olive oil and sprinkled with coarse salt. The best versions are baked until the crust blisters slightly, giving it a smoky depth. Some bakeries add rosemary for extra aroma. Why do Romans love these? They highlight the crust. With minimal toppings, the quality of the dough shines. They're versatile. Eat them plain, use them as bread for sandwiches, or pair them with cured meats. They're timeless. These recipes haven't changed much in decades, and for good reason. Whether you grab a slice of al taglio, keep it classic with rosa, or go minimalist with bianca, Roman pizza offers something for every craving. How to make Roman-style pizza at home. If you've ever wondered how to recreate that iconic Roman crunch in your kitchen, you're in luck. Unlike its Neapolitan cousin, Roman pizza relies on simple techniques. Just the right dough, minimal toppings, and a slow bake. Here's how to nail it. Essential ingredients and tools. Authentic Roman-style pizza starts with a few key ingredients and tools. You don't need fancy equipment, but these make a difference. Ingredients. Tipo oo flour. The fine texture gives the dough its signature lightness. All-purpose flour works in a pinch, but the crust won't be as crisp. Cold water. Around 80–90% hydration. That's 400,450 grams water per 500 grams flour, keeps the dough elastic. Fine sea salt. Enhances flavor without toughening the gluten. Fresh yeast or active dry yeast. A small amount, 2–3 grams, for slow fermentation. Extra virgin olive oil. For brushing the dough before baking. Tools. Stand mixer or sturdy hands. Kneading high hydration dough is easier with a dough hook. Baking stone or steel. Mimics a professional oven floor for better heat distribution. No stone? A heavy-duty sheet pan works too. Baker's peel or rimless baking sheet. Helps slide the pizza onto the hot stone. Step-by-step dough preparation. Roman pizza dough is all about patience. Follow these steps for a crust that's crisp yet tender. Mix the dough. Combine flour, yeast, and salt in a bowl. Gradually add cold water, mixing until a sticky dough forms. Knead lightly. Use a stand mixer for 5–6 minutes or fold the dough by hand every 30 minutes, 3–4 times total. It should look shaggy at first but smooth out over time. Ferment slowly. Cover the dough and refrigerate for 48–72 hours. This slow rise builds flavor and makes the dough easier to shape. Shape with care. On baking day, gently stretch the dough on a floured surface. Press it into a thin rectangle, about ½ centimeter thick, without tearing. Baking tips for perfect crispiness. The secret to Roman pizza's crunch lies in the baking. Here's how to get it right. Preheat aggressively. Crank your oven to 260 degrees Celsius, 500 degrees Fahrenheit, with the baking stone inside for at least 45 minutes. Every degree counts. Use parchment paper. Slide the shaped dough onto parchment, then onto the stone. Peel the paper off halfway through baking for direct contact with the heat. Go light on toppings. Too much weight equals a soggy crust. Stick to a thin layer of tomato sauce and a sprinkle of cheese. Bake until golden. 12–15 minutes should do it. The crust should sound hollow when tapped. For extra crispness, try brushing the dough with olive oil before baking. And if you don't have a stone, bake on an inverted sheet pan preheated in the oven. It won't be quite the same, but it'll still deliver a satisfying crunch. Now, all that's left is slicing it into squares and digging in. No wood-fired oven? No problem. With these steps, your kitchen just got a lot closer to Rome. Roman-style pizza is all about that perfect crunch. With its thin, crispy crust and minimalist toppings, it delivers flavor without fuss. Whether you grab a slice of pizza al taglio on the go or make it at home, it's a taste of Rome's no-nonsense food culture. Ready to try it? Seek out an authentic Roman pizzeria or roll up your sleeves and bake your own. Either way, you're in for a treat. There's nothing quite like that first bite of golden, crackly crust. If you've already tasted it, what's your favorite version? And if you're making it at home, share your results. Buon appetito! Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.